in looking at the work that you uploaded, it was a little bit difficult to follow. So hopefully this video will clarify things. So you seem to have been completing the square correctly. And you have to complete the square on both the x variables and the y variables. So what we might write is the following. And I know I have to add something to that to complete the square there. And here I have to add something in for y to complete the square there. And then whatever I do, I have to add both of those things to the other side as well. Now we can do this, of course, because the coefficients of both the x squared and the y squared are 1. So I'm going to go off to the side here, and I'm going to complete the square for the x, and I would take 1/2 of 2. I get 1. I square 1, and I get 1. So that's what I add here, 1, which you seem to have correctly done. And then I have to complete the square for the y. So I'm going to take 1/2 of 4. I get 2. And then I take 2 and I square it, and I get 4. So I'm going to add that to this side for the y. Now, I also have to add that on the right side. So now I should be able to factor these. And again, we don't have to think a lot about that because it's always the variable. And then whenever I got when I took half the middle term or half the coefficient of the x. Same thing here, y plus 2 quantity squared, and this equals 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So the center for this circle is -1, -2, and the radius is equal to the square root of 9, which is 3. Remembering that a circle in its standard form, as when written as an equation, looks like this: x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared is equal to r squared, where r is equal to the radius and h, k are the coordinates of the center of the circle. Hope this helps.